In one of the world's highest realms, Pakistan's towering mountains, life thrives against all odds. Glaciers older than time feed the mighty Indus River, nurturing a spectacular variety of wildlife. The Markhor, the world's largest goats, have conquered these jagged cliffs. To become the mountain's undisputed monarch, they must prove their dominance. But the absolute rulers of this realm are its predators, like the stealthy snow leopard. Others, such as the Himalayan brown bear, forage in a hidden verdant refuge in this otherwise harsh, cold land. The fertile mountain valleys have also provided a home for countless generations of people. But the glaciers are rapidly melting, and the struggles between humans and wildlife for diminishing resources is accelerating. Welcome to the wild side of Pakistan. The Hindu Kush Mountains, Pakistan's most rugged range. In the springtime, it's turned into a kindergarten for Markhor kids. Less than a month old, it's hard to imagine they'll grow to become the world's largest mountain goats. But to survive the trials ahead, they'll need to hone their talent for scrambling down sheer cliffs and butting heads with potential rivals. It's just play for now, but these mock fights let them practice some important skills. Like agile footwork and a head for heights, they'll need battling contenders. But the freewheeling freedom they enjoy depends on staying close to their safeguarding mothers. Six months later, winter's first snowfall has already dusted a Hindu Kush ridge. This Markhor kid is maturing quickly, but his first real test is just ahead. After he strays too far away on his own and is spotted by a keen-eyed eagle. This pair of golden eagle will now work together to try and bring down their target. To survive, he'll have to outwit his attackers on his own. At 6 months old, he's already too heavy for the eagles to snatch up and fly away. So they try to herd the kid to steeper terrain where they hope to knock him over a cliff. The kid knows that its best bet is to seek safety in the trees, where it's harder for the hungry eagles to attack. But they won't give up so quickly. With dangers hovering at every corner, it is no surprise that most Markhor kids don't make it to their first birthday. But this kid is a survivor. The mother sees that her kid is struggling and she joins the fight. The eagles have a final chance to strike before the kid reaches his mother. He only has a few more desperate steps to make it. This lucky kid lives to see another day. The golden eagle has to settle for leftovers from an old kill. Higher up in Pakistan's Karakoram range, the habitat is even more extreme. There are more glaciers here than anywhere on Earth, except the polar regions. 4 peaks soar above 8,000 meters. But even in this forbidding wilderness, life thrives. The Himalayan ibex. These wild goats are as sure-footed on Karakoram's sheer cliffs as the Markhor are in the Hindu Kush. Agility is key for the ibex's survival. The rubbery soles on their hooves give them a firm grip on this precipitous terrain. It is their best defense against the mountain's apex predator. The snow leopard. Blending seamlessly with the rocky landscape, the snow leopard hunts by ambushing the ibex. Its powerful hind legs help it to leap into position. But this time its cover is blown. There's no point in chasing them from this far away. Finding food is a daily struggle on the roof of the world for both predators and their prey. Deosai National Park, home to the world's second highest plateau. It is a verdant paradise for marmots. But this bounty is short-lived. They need to fatten up for their 6-month-long hibernation, during which they remain in a deep sleep within their burrows. But they can't let their guard down, because up here they are at the bottom of the food chain. Unfortunately for marmots, the tender grasses they love grow in marshes hundreds of meters below the safety of their burrows. This is a marmot escape route, complete with roadside safety burrows. Marmots rely on these when they can't make it back to their main burrows in a single run, especially when under attack. The most crucial element for marmot security system is the sharp-eyed sentry. This hungry brown bear has also emerged from hibernation, and like the marmots, it needs to fatten up for the coming winter. At 4,000 meters, there are no fruits and berries. The next best bear food grows in these rich marshes, which support half of the biomass of the entire park. Bears love to dig up the stalks and succulent roots hidden deep down in the moist soil. This is what they leave behind. Long claws powered by a muscular hump on the shoulder enables this bear to tear through this turf. Bears in Deosai spend a lot of time foraging. And once their bellies are full, nothing beats a nice back scratch. This bear has a favorite spot. A good scratch doesn't just feel good. The scent left behind on the rocks lets other bears know he's been around. This is very rare behavior to spot. And the first time a Himalayan brown bear has been caught in the act. This little fella is just starting to come to grips with life in a very challenging environment. But it has the perfect teacher. Its mom. She'll teach it every survival skill it needs on the very roof of the world, including find the best food by putting that incredible nose to use. Bears can detect scents from miles away, and with so many aromatic sources to choose from, the bear cub must learn which smells to trust and which ones to avoid. At this altitude, their diet is poor and the air is thin. Cubs grow slowly and stay with their mother for 4 years. It is the longest family association among brown bears in the world. Living in such a cold place with low energy food also affects their birth rate. After mating for the first time when they're 8 years old, females usually give birth to a single cub. It's a good strategy and gives this cub better chances of survival. Cubs stay with their mothers for so long that eventually it is difficult to tell them apart. Now it's time for this bond to end. And this cub will soon be on its own. Mom has done what she can. But what are its chances to survive in such a rapidly changing world? There was a time when the bears were almost extinct in Deosai. Before the national park was created in 1993, their numbers had dropped to below 20 individuals. They were poached for illegal wildlife trade and hunted for pleasure. Even after their numbers recovered, bears seem to remember their near extinction and have become very timid. Brown bears worldwide had already lost 98% of their former range. The creation of Deosai National Park gave these giants a chance to recover. But now it seems these bears are facing a new challenge: the desiccation of their wetlands. By 2050, all Himalayan brown bears will lose 11% of their current range due to climate change. That is a big problem for a species whose diet is 90% vegetarian and whose local name, Spengdrenmu, literally translates to vegetarian bear. But the temperatures here is rising quickly, and snow cover and glaciers are receding, destroying the habitat of other iconic species like the snow leopards. There are only 200 to 400 left in Pakistan, and they may lose 30% of their home range by 2070. A shrinking home is a big problem for a predator that can kill livestock. And the people who depend on raising yaks and sheep for a living.
अब तक जख्म है ना
ये इस तरफ खुला था इस तरफ खुला था
ये खुला था तो इधर से
इसका अंदर खुल गया
इसके अंदर से ये स्नो लेपर्ड का बाद
अंदर से
अंदर से
वो इस तरह से फिर निकला
सब मारा.
A snow leopard managed to sneak into Mir Zaman's corral through an opening in a roof and has killed a staggering 35 animals.
मेरे 25 भेड़ बकरी थे, कोई 8 खुश गए थे, फिर उनके साथ मेहनत किया, कोई नुकसान नहीं हुआ, बच्चों को संभाला तो ये बढ़ गया. एक वक्त में मेरा अपना 130 की 140 हो गया था 2016 में. उसी एक साल में ना उसने बस कुल देखो ना एक 83 माल खाया, एक 45 माल खाया. कुछ गाय मेरा खाया, मुंह पर खून लगा था. मुड़ के जनाब मेरे तरफ जनाब वो अपना मुंह को साफ करते हैं उससे ज़बान से, और ऐसे लगता है कि वो हंस रहे यार मेरे ऊपर.
मुझे पहले तो नफरत था, क्योंकि मेरे शुरू के हिस्से में मेरे वालिद ने जो मुझे यक्स दिया था, उस यक्स को उसने मारा था. फिर आहिस्ते आहिस्ते जब हम इस एरिया में चलता रहा, फिरता रहा, जब उनके बच्चों को मैंने देखा अपने आंखों से, कोई कैमरा नहीं, कोई कुछ नहीं, दूरबीन से देखा, वो भी अच्छे दूरबीन नहीं था. अपने माँ के साथ वो अपने माँ के साथ कल्लाबाजी करते थे, दुम गले में डालते थे, फिर इस तरफ खींचते, फिर उस तरफ, फिर वो माँ उसको पंजे मारते, फिर वो दूर जाते, फिर उसके अपने माँ के ऊपर जंप मारते. तो उसके बाद फिर मुझे ये उसके साथ मोहब्बत हो गई. देखो उसके लिए बहुत सारे मुश्किलात थी. देखो शिकार के लिए दूर जाते हैं, लोमड़ी या गोल्डन ईगल, या खुद वो खतरनाक जगह में से गिर जाते हैं निकल के भूखे. तो जब आते हैं तो 2 बच्चे नहीं या 1 बच्चा नहीं, इतने ऊंचाई से 11-12 मरतबा वो अटैक करते हैं, या खुद मर जाते हैं या एक शिकार किया. जब वो मैच्योर हो जाते हैं 1.5 साल का, फिर वो अपने माँ के साथ वो माँ जो हरकतें करते हैं वो भी वही हरकतें करते हैं, वो भी उसके साथ वो शिकार में शामिल हो जाते हैं।
स्नो लेपर्ड के लिए, पॉपुलेशन के लिए रिटेलिएटरी किलिंग जो है ये सबसे बड़ा थ्रेट है।
Gibran Haider from Gilgit's Wildlife Office has a plan to stop it.
तो ये सब सोच के इसके बाद एक फैसला हुआ कि हम इनकी कंपनसेशन, लाइफ स्टॉक कंपनसेशन स्कीम इंट्रोड्यूस करते हैं। जो भी लोग हमारे साथ कंजर्वेशन में इनरोल हैं उनको हम कंपनसेट करेंगे। अगर स्नो लेपर्ड कोई जानवर कोई इनका ज़ाया करता है तो इसका एक हमने एक प्रॉपर प्रोसीजर बनाया कि हम रिपोर्टिंग मैकेनिज्म बनाया कि रिपोर्टिंग होगी, उसकी कंपनसेशन बनेगी। जो हमारे कोरल्स बने हुए हैं चरवाहों के, ये पुराने आउटडेटेड पुराने ज़माने के हैं, वो ओपन होते हैं ज़्यादातर। स्नो लेपर्ड छलांग लगा के अंदर आता है तो सारे जानवर उनके मार देता है।
ये मेरे मौशखाना है। पहले जाली नहीं था, अभी जाली लगा हुआ है, पहले ऊपर से घुसता था।
तो हमने प्रेडेटर प्रूफ कोरल्स बनवाए हैं कम्युनिटीज़ के लिए। ये देखें ना, इसके ऊपर जाली भी लगाई हुई है, तो मतलब इस पे इंटर नहीं हो सकता है कोई भी स्नो लेपर्ड हो, कोई भी हो छलांग लगा के। साथ इसके शेड बना हुआ है। अगर ये डिज़ाइन हम मज़ीद कम्युनिटीज़ में ले जाएं तो मेरे ख्याल में ये जो लाइफ स्टॉक पे अटैक्स हैं ये बहुत कम होंगे किसी हद तक। जो प्रिकॉशनरी मेजर्स होते हैं वो अगर ये हर्डर्स नहीं लेंगे, इनकी हम अब ट्रेनिंग नहीं करवाएंगे, फील्ड में इनकी कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग नहीं करेंगे तो ये अटैक्स भी ज़्यादा होंगे।
Given a chance, wildlife here is incredibly resilient. And the markhors are an example of an unbelievable comeback. After being hunted to near extinction in the Hindu Kush, they now thrive in Chitral Gol National Park. Autumn is coming to a close, and the big markhor males are coming down from the high pastures. December marks the beginning of the markhor's rut season. These are exciting times. Every male tries to find a willing female. Testing to see if they are in heat. And they become aggressive with each other. But before this male can claim a mate, he will have to deal with the competition and earn the right to breed with brute force. Weighing in at 100 kilos, their headbutts can be lethal. The female waits to make her commitment by assessing the stamina of all the contenders. This battle soon becomes a personal test of wills. These males are perfectly matched. Climbing up, they test each other's vigor. Their chest hairs carry a scent unique to each markhor. clashing horns fuels their anger. The charging Markhor aims to knock its opponent off balance, anchored by its split hooves. Markhor battles can last for days and can be a fight to the death. And this challenger refuses to give up. But he will have to up his game to earn the right to mate. It's an epic clash, but a new mountain majesty is crowned the victor. He wins the right to father the next generation. The revival of Pakistan's Markhors is a remarkable conservation success story. Before, there were only 200 Markhors left here, but now there are about 3,000. Akbar is one of the dedicated people who helped save the Markhors of the Hindu Kush.
Kariyan sum spas laka spasu kya ero kya zaria dino she khali spasum thog me kya spasu asliano shoni. Gagan diti spasora kanduriha spa fire di koriusuni. Pa nasa diti ate chuti di spasum ururi noni ate waqto sora intazamat spasu no shoni. Atam poashila ka bohtui ko mahani dilchaspi shoy ki awahatan laka hetan sutor ko tan bandu baso koriusum wa kya asno koriusum. Kya bohtui fire no biusum.
So how did the Markhors' radical change of fortunes come about? Foreign hunters paying up to $212,000 a shot are sold a license to kill a maximum of 3 Markhors a year in Chitral. 80% goes to local communities who patrol against poachers. The program is carefully monitored by the Provincial Wildlife Department and supervised by CITES.
मेहनत के रुचिए जी लका कोसी को बोस अनुसोति बोस मगा क्या बात की आदरा खा अवेल हाश कोस की तान मुरे लाल दिस मेहनत करी की लगा तान मुरे की ऐसा रू लका पोंगो निशानो की या निशानो बोय या से रो शापिरो बोय या से लिंस क्या की बोय ना सो बोय को आते गन दीती लका तुतान है मार खरो डिस्टर्ब बितिए सुर हरो हुश करोस.
Snow leopards used to be the main predators of Markhor in Chitral Gold National Park. But they have not been seen here for over a decade. And this was once a hotspot for snow leopards. The first successful collaring of snow leopards was done here in 2006. And the first photograph of a wild snow leopard was taken here in Chitral.
ما خیال است که پردیم ها وجه هنیز بیتیسو که مسیم با گرم بیتیشر هیا. میگو پروشتی یوز موز ادرخن بسچاو تانی هن. اته جگان پردیم بی حال باوتای. میگو هنس گریشپوس ایدنا ادرخن یوز موز که آنو بسچونیان.
But the disappearance of its top predator didn't help the health of the Markhor herd. a smaller, more agile predator took its place. The Himalayan lynx. It is called the mesopredator release effect, a phenomena where a medium-sized predator like the lynx replaces apex carnivores like the snow leopards. And sometimes the smaller hunter is better at killing smaller prey. By preying more on the markhor kids, it is putting a dent in the fresh gene pool of the markhor. With the change of seasons, dramatic changes come to the Osai. Winter encroaches onto the plains. After a rough, dry summer, the bears are having even a tougher time this fall. But there's a place in Deosai where they can get delicious snacks. As night falls in a tourist camp, the aroma of spicy dishes fills the air, irresistible to the bears. This bear has sniffed out an old barbecue pit. For an animal as timid as a Himalayan brown bear, this act of raiding so close to humans is an act of desperation. Higher up in the Karakoram, there is still enough snow to support a healthy snow leopard population.
देखिए जी, अभी हम इस वक्त स्नो लेपर्ड के मस्कन के अंदर हैं। यहाँ हमें हो सकते हैं कि स्क्रैच का निशान, उसके निशानात मिले, जिसमें स्केट्स हैं, जिसमें उसकी जो फिशेस हैं, और हो सकते हैं यहाँ कहीं शिकार किया हो उसने। यहाँ पर उसने अंट किया हुआ है सर्दी के मौसम में, और इसको उसने पूरा खाया है। देखिए जी, ये स्नो लेपर्ड का स्क्रैच है। अगर आप इसके ऊपर सर्च करेंगे तो इसके गिर्द आपको बहुत सारे चीज़ें मिलेंगे। ये फॉक्स का स्केट है, ये हो सकता है कि ये लिंक्स का हो, तो इसमें स्टोन मार्टन का भी फीसिस हैं, तो हमें पता चलता है कि ये चीज़ें उसके साथ चलते हैं, जिससे हमें मालूम होता है कि ये इतने चीज़ों को भी खुराक देते हैं।
Snow leopards are not only providing sustenance for other wild animals, they're also generating income for local people by attracting international tourists. Mariko has traveled 6,300 kilometers to catch a glimpse of the elusive cat.
Snow leopard, my dream. I started come for the snow leopard several years back to Pakistan. I tried several times.
She's in the right hands to spot them.
Since I met him, I had a really wonderful time here in Pakistan. He is the one brought my best sighting for the snow leopard. His experience and for me, it's a spotting power is something else. It's something spiritual for me.
Mariko is finally rewarded with a glimpse of the world's most elusive cat.
एक और ग्रुप ने आना है, ये मैसेज देंगे कि हाँ हमने स्नो लेपर्ड देखा है, तो ताकि वो भी आ जाए। तो हमें भी खुशी होता है कि हम कोशिश करें कि इनको स्नो लेपर्ड दिखाए, जिससे ये भी खुश हो और हमारे पाकिस्तान में उसकी इनकम आता है।
Even livestock herders who suffered big losses have come around to see the value of preserving wildlife.
नहीं, मैं उस चीता को मारता, मुझे बोलो आप, चीता का वो मेरा माल वापस आता नहीं आता ना। बस खुदा पे अगर बंदा ट्रस्ट करे ना, खुदा देता है। कंजर्वेशन जो हुआ ना, इसमें जनाब लोगों का ज़हन चाहिए। मैंने आपको पहले नहीं बोला कि गांव में किसी की तालीम के लिए कोई पैसा ज़रूरत हो, बीमारी होता है, कम्युनिटी ने हर एक को कार्ड बनाया, चाहे वो बेवा है, लोगों का मोहब्बत हुआ है जानवरों के साथ, चाहे वो मारखोर है, चाहे स्लो लेपर्ड।
But this is a solitary animal that only wishes to be left alone, especially after a successful kill of a large ibex. This is a hard-earned meal that he needs to protect from other predators. But he also needs to stake out a claim. The overhanging rocks serve as a clear signpost to mark his territory. But he's also drawn to another signal. A female, possibly in heat. It's the peak of the snow leopard breeding season. Scraping the ground is another way snow leopards communicate with their kind. It is the mountain phantom's secret language that it carves in rock and snow. All to mark out a wide territory in one of the world's harshest domains. Large paws, powerful chest muscles, a wide nasal cavity, and a long counterbalancing tail, each a tool in the arsenal of this stunningly formidable creature. Its grey eyes are mesmerizing, And so are the scars of this cat's battle to survive. With the coast clear, the snow leopard moves down for its next meal. But the carcass is frozen to the ground. It will take 3 to 4 days for the snow leopard to fully consume its prey. When he's satiated, he covers his kill and disappears into the wilderness of Pakistan's mountains of the north.